my dear learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Hope so that session which I am already taken and I am already taking is useful to you. Yes, all these sessions are useful to you. Okay. So see, all these chapters that is there in your book teaches you a very good thing. Okay. So in this class, in this session, in this class, we will understand a new chapter of your book. That is chapter number 7. And the name of the chapter is transparency. Transparency. What's that? Maybe some of the children thinking it's what's that? It's a new word for me. If it is new, then that's very good. We will understand this thing in a very, very interesting way. As we will start up with a short story based on transparency. Then we will understand what is transparency, what is the benefit of it, with some example, and in the last we will see some personalities. Okay, based on transparency. Okay, so let's see what is that transparency. Okay, so we can understand only when we can able to start this chapter, start this class. Okay, so let's start chapter number 7, transparency. That means honest in actions, transparent in practice. Transparent, it's clear, no hidden, nothing bad about anything. Okay, if I want to say something to you, I can directly tell to you. That means I am transparent to you. Directly do it. Okay, in a open with everyone. If you want to say it on their face. Don't say anything behind of that thing. Okay, that is transparent. You are open for that. Open for communication, open for discussions, anything. That comes under transparent, crystal clear. Okay, so let's start with story. Let's start the story. The name of the story is The Transparent Village. The Transparent Village. Let's see how that transparent village means. The village is open for everyone. It's not just about that the head who is governing all the villages. No, everyone is playing an important role in that. That's the meaning of that. So let's see this story. Okay, let's start. Once upon a time, in a far away land, there was a small village named Charity. So the name of that village is Charity. The village was renowned for its stunning natural beauty and purity of its crystal clear lake. So everyone was very happy because they have very beautiful crystal clear lake. Crystal clear means the water of that lake is very pure, very clean water. That's we can call the crystal clear lake. Okay, but the true charm of the Charity lay in the commitments to the transparency, both in the governance and the daily life. So this beauty of the lake is only continue when we have a transparency between the governance and the daily life. Okay, so the Charity, every decisions was made openly. That means in the village, the name of the village is Charity. So in the Charity, every decision is made openly, no hidden, nothing like that. Every decision take it openly. So there was no hidden agendas or secret meetings. So of course in that there is no secret meeting or something hidden from the villages. Nothing is hidden from the village. If they want to discuss something, so they can call all the villagers for that and take discussions on that. Okay, they don't take decisions on behind or something is hidden. That no, transparency is there in that village. That is Charity village. So village councils held a public meeting where every residents were welcome to participate and voice their opinion. So in that meeting, in that public meeting, everyone can able to come and they can voice their meeting, means they can showcase to you to the things. That means decisions about village resources, event and rules were made with input from everyone, ensuring that everyone felt included and heard. So that way this is a thing in which everyone feel included. Okay, so that's the important thing that's come under, that is there in the Charity, in which the decisions also made with the help of all the members of the villages. Okay, one day the village faced a problem. So one day the village faced a problem. The crystal clear lake, which provided water for drinking, fishing and recreations, begins to show a sign of pollution. So that lake slowly become polluted. That's the main reason. Okay, that lake was crystal clear, but now it is becoming polluting. The once pristine water became murky, and the villagers were worried about what might be causing the pollution. So, and the villagers were very worried about that, how we can do it. Okay, instead of hiding the issues or making secretive plans, the villagers councils called an emergency meeting. So in that, they don't make planning hiddenly or something like that. They call instant meeting for that. The council member explained the situations transparently to all the villagers, detailing what they knew and the lake's conditions and acknowledging their concerns. So everyone in the village was concerning about the lake. They was worried about that lake, how the lakes will be there, because the lake is a very beautiful lake and now it becomes very dirty, very murky. They invited suggestions and idea for everyone how to solve this problem. Also, the villagers wants everyone to give their inputs, how we can able to solve the problem. Is this is a problem, so I want your response for that also. So during the meeting, it was discovered that a few businesses around the lake had been disposing of waste improperly. With this revelations, the villagers worked together to address the issues. Of course, all the villagers wants to address this issue because everyone was very worried for that. They established a task force to clean the lake, set up a new regulation for waste disposal, and educate businesses on proper environmental practice. So they want to, first they can make a task force who can clean that lake, and after that they also make some regulations of waste management, and also educate people or educate businessmen how we can able to treat your waste. Okay, so the transparent approach led to a shift revolutions. The lakes was cleaned, and the businesses that was contributing to the pollutions made significant changes to the practice. This village's collective efforts restores the lakes to its original charity and purity. And again, that lake was become clean by the efforts of the other people. So the story of charity becomes famous across the land. So this village story is famous around the other villages also, like how the every member contribute in it and they can able to do that things. So the story of charity became famous across the land, and other villages admire their approach. The transparent way in which charity handled the situations not only resolved the immediate problem but also strengthened the sense of community and trust among the residents. So they help us to strengthen the trust among the people. Okay, trust also increased. Okay, everything is increased. Everything is strengthened by that. And so charity remain a shining example of how transparency fosters trust. So by the transparency, it helps us to foster the trust, encourage collaborations, and leads to a better solution. So they can able to achieve and they can able to do this thing just because they have transparent for that. The villagers continue to live happily knowing that their openness and honesty made their community stronger and the environment healthier. So and then all the lived transparently even after, and after that also everybody in that village lived transparently. So this is the story all about. I can able to I am hoping that you can understand the things, you understand this short story based on transparency, in which the transparency is there, so that's why they can able to clean up their water, clean up their lake. So the moral of the story behind is transparency fosters trust and collaboration, leading to effective solutions and a stronger community. So we can able to make a stronger community and effective community just because we have that thing. So let's start. I'm hoping so the chapter is clear to you. Story is clear. Now we will understand everything in detail. Let's understand what transparency means. What does transparency means? So transparency is the practice of being open, clear, and honest in the communications and action, ensuring that communication is readily available and decisions are made with openness. So the decisions are made with openness. There should not be hideness for something. Okay, it's set open and clear for everyone. It involves clear communications where information is shared in a straightforward and understandable manner, and openness where relevant details and reasons behind decisions are disclosed. Transparency also includes accountability, where individual or organization take responsibility for their actions and are answerable to others, and accessibility ensure that informations and processes are easily accessible to those affected. So that's the thing. If there's transparency between the people, so they can able to communicate better, they have the good bond between them. So by fostering trust and preventing misunderstanding, transparency is crucial for building stronger, ethical and effective relationship in both personal and professional settings. So if there's a transparency between the members and everybody has transparency, so it helps us to make a strong bond between them. So that's the thing is there. So some key aspects of transparency. What's that? First is clarity. There should be clarity between them. So that means ensuring that information is presented in clear, understandable, and straightforward manner. Avoiding ambiguity and complexity helps others grasp content easily. So clarity should be there. Transparent means you are clear. You are no hideness or nothing like that. You are clear for that. That is there. Next is openness. Openness means being willing to share relevant information and reasons behind decision or actions. This means not withholding information or operating with hidden agenda. So you are not operating with any hidden, you don't have any hidden agenda or something like that. You are open to that. Okay. Next is accountability. That means taking responsibility for one's actions and decisions. So you are accountable for your actions and decisions. Being answerable to others and acknowledging mistakes or shortcomings is a crucial part of transparency. So that is there. Next is accessibility. That means making sure that information and processes are available and accessible to those affected or involved. Okay, so that is accessible. Access to all. Okay, if this is a bottle, it is accessible to all, means everyone can take water from this water bottle. Okay, that's the thing. So it involves providing easy access to relevant data and information. Okay, that means if it is easily available to you, that is transparent. Okay, next is honesty is also there. That means being truthful and sincere in communications. If you are truthful and sincere, that is honesty. Transparency requires honesty in reporting and discussing facts without distorting or exaggerations. Next is consistency. Consistency means applying transparent practices consistently over time. Regular and predictable openness helps build trust and reliability. Next is feedback mechanisms. That means providing ways for others to ask questions, provide feedback, and set clarifications. It helps to ensure that communication is two-way and that concern can be addressed. Next is documentation. Documentation means keeping accurate and comprehensive records of decisions and actions and communications. Proper documentation support transparency by providing evidences of what they has been shared and decided. So all these things comes under transparency. Okay, next we will see some benefits of transparency. What are the benefits of transparency? First is build trust. It helps us to build that trust. So means by being open and honest, transparency fosters trust between individual, organization and stakeholders. It reassures people that decisions and actions are made with integrity and fairness. Next is it enhances accountability. It helps us to enhance your accountability. Means transparency ensures that individuals and organizations are held accountable for their actions and decisions. This helps prevent misconduct and encouraging responsible. Next is improve communication. That means clear and open communication reduces misunderstanding and confusions. It ensures that everyone has access to the same information and understands the reason behind the decision. Next is strengthen relationship. That means transparency helps build stronger relationship by promoting openness and reducing suspicions. It encourages collaborations and cooperations by ensuring that everyone is informed and involved. Okay, next is foster better decision making. So it helps us to foster the better decision making. So when information is shared openly, decisions are made based on complete understanding of the situations. This can lead to more informed and effective decisions making. So they will help us to do decision making in a better way. Next is increase engagement. So that means transparency can lead to a greater involvement and engagement by stakeholders. When people are informed and included, they are more likely to participate actively and contribute positively. Okay. Next is encourage ethical behavior. Ethical behavior, that means a transparent environment promotes ethical behavior by setting clear expectations and standards. It reduces opportunities for unethical practices and increase adherence to moral and legal norms. Next is boost organizational performance. So that means transparency can improve overall organization performance by streamlining processes, reducing inefficiencies, and enhance employees' morale and trust. Next is support conflict resolution. So that means openly shared information can help to address and resolve conflicts more effectively. It promotes basis for discussions and negotiation, leading to more constructive solution. Next is enhance reputation. That means organization and individuals known for their transparency are often viewed more favorably. A stronger reputation for transparency can enhance credibility and attract positive attentions. So all these things are the benefits of transparency. It helps us to build the trust, it helps us to increase your accountability, improve your communications, and strengthen your relationship with others. Okay. Next is some challenges of transparency. What are the challenges of transparency? Does they have benefit is there, but there should be some challenges that. First challenge of transparency is piracy concern. That is, piracy concern means while transparency is important, it must be balanced with privacy. Disclosing too much information can lead to violations of personal or sensitive data. That means your privacy should be concerned for that. You are not so much transparent to others. Okay. Next is complexity. That means some things full transparent might overwhelm people with too much information, especially it's complex or technicals, making it difficult to understand or use it effectively. Next is manipulations. That means in some cases information may be disclosed selectively to present a certain image, leading to the appearance of transparency without the substance of it. So these are some challenges. Okay, that first is your privacy, that is complexity, then is manipulation. Next, how to practice transparency, how we can able to do. First is be honest. Always try to be honest. That means always provide truthful information. Avoid concerning facts that others have a right to know. Okay, like be honest for the things that is there. Next is communicate regularly. That means sharing updates frequently and keeping everyone informed, especially when decisions are made or situation change. Okay, communicate with others also. That will help us to bridge the gap between the peoples. Okay. Next is explain decision. Decisions also explain it to everyone. That means when making decisions that affects others, explain the reasons behind them so that the people can understand the relations. Next is admit mistake. Admit your mistakes. That means being transparent means acknowledging mistakes or failures openly and taking responsibility for them. Next is provide access to informations. That means allow others to access relevant information without unnecessary barriers. Make sure that the information is understandable and usable. Okay. Now, some transparency in technology also. Technology also transparency. So, what's that? So, with the rise of digital platform and data-driven system, transparency has become increasingly important in technology. It involves data privacy. Okay, your data should be private. Okay, it is not transparent that everyone can see it. So companies being transparent about how they collect, store and use their personal data. Next is algorithm accountability. That means making the process and decisions behind algorithm clear to user to prevent bias or manipulations. Next is open source software. That means sharing the source code of software to allow others to verify, modify, and improve it. Now, we will see some examples of transparency. Government. First is government. So, in governments publish data on public spending, budgets, and project outcomes to allow citizens to see how their taxes are used and promote accountably. Okay. Next is businesses. Businesses means companies provide details, financial statement and disclose to investors, stakeholders, and regulators, ensuring that they understand the company's financial health and performance. Okay, so that is there in that. Next is in the education also. So schools and universities provide clear criteria and rubrics for grading assessments and exams so students can understand how their work's being evaluated. Next is educational institutions make sure such as syllabi, lectures, notes, and research papers are accessible to students in public. Next in healthcare, give patients clear information and treatment options, risks and the costs, allowing them to make informed decisions about their care. Of course, in the healthcare also, if you're diagnosed with some problem, some diseases there, so they can tell you everything, like how you can able to treat, these are the methods, this is the cost. Okay. Next, in the personal conduct, how we can able to transparent, that means individual openly share their intentions and motivations in their interactions with others, avoiding deceptions or misrepresentation, providing constructive feedback and bringing open to receiving it helps foster trust and improve personal and professional relationships. Okay, so these are the examples of it. Now we will see some notable personality who exemplify transparency. What are they? First is Narayana Murthy. So co-founder of Infosys, championing transparency in businesses. He emphasizes ethical practices, clear communications, and transparent financial reports. This leadership in a benchmark in the corporate governance. Next is Ratan Tata, former chairman of Tata Sons, known as ethical leaderships and transparency. He openly communicates his visions for the Tata Group, focusing on the social responsibility and businesses ethics, his governance practice reflecting his integrity. Next is Shiv Nadar, so founder of HCL Technologies, promoting transparency in IT. He fostered an open cooperative cultures with clarity in businesses practices. His ethical leadership has had a lasting impact on the tech industry. Next is Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, committed to transparency in product privacy and sustainability. He addresses cooperative practices publicly and promote a clear supply with chain of transparency. His leadership is focusing on ethical operation. Next is Bill Gates. So co-founder of Microsoft and co-chairman of Gates Foundation's Gates exemplified transparency through the open reporting on the foundation efforts. He frequently discussed his strategy and impact openly. Next is Jeff Bezos, so founder of Amazon, transparent about the company growth strategy and challenges. He communicates openly about the Amazon customer-centric focus. His transparency contributed to the company rapport with stakeholders. So this is the transparency chapter. Hoping so the chapter is clear to you. Yes, so always being transparent to others, to your work, what are the things that you are doing to that. Don't do things, don't talk something bad for others. Okay, so this is the chapter all about. I'm hoping so the chapter is clear. Now I will meet you with another class with another chapter of your book. Till then, keep learning, keep shining. Have a good day. Bye bye.